And today we go entrepreneurial route again, and I will discuss 3 things that will help you out as an entrepreneur. First, if something is not how you like it to be, remember that you're not a tree. And why is that? Because if you were a tree, you were not able to move. Sometimes you can move towards the light. That's something that you like a little bit more within the frame that you are currently working, but sometimes you also have to move to a different direction. So if something is not right, come into action. And that can be to solve the wrongdoing, or the atmosphere that you don't like, or the way customers or colleagues or yourself is being treated. Move. Just explain why it needs to be solved, and perhaps they will solve it, or you find other partners, clients, even businesses to work with. So that's point 1. If it doesn't work, move, take action. You're not a tree, you can just move somewhere else. The second thing is, try to match 2 worlds. Often people say, also entrepreneurs, in my spare time I love to do this, but this is the job that gets me there. And that can be very true. But how cool would it be if what you're doing also as a job is also something that you really like? So let's get your passion involved and do things that make you happy, that have your drives connected to your behaviors. So instead of just doing one thing while wanting to do the other, you just align them. And that brings more passion, brings more quality, brings more resistance. Very often as an entrepreneur, the things get tough. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And you are a lot tougher when you're passionate about something. And you will also show that pleasure to others. That will increase the quality of the work that you do, and will also make people more willing and looking forward to working together with you. So that's a very good thing to keep into consideration. The same is if you're passionate about something, you develop a product, the product will be so much better than a product that's just there's a need and now we filled that need. It's different, if you want to, or passionate, you want to make it as good as possible, also the experience as nice as possible. So you're always also thinking what the client really needs instead of your needs. The third thing, and that's also the last point, is that act upon decisions of the first. So put those into place. And also adjust if it needs to be adjusted. So for example, you have a job. And that's what your company really does. A certain job for a client. And due to the situation, we're not able to fulfill that job as you would like it to be fulfilled. And then you go and act upon that and you overcompensate. And that's often pulling you downwards so much. Of course, it's good for the client interaction, and that's a good thing that you show loyalty, and I like that. But please not overcompensate, because if you do that, your passion will leave, because you will do it because you have to do it instead of that you want to do it. And that's the thing. Same if you're a parent. For example, I'm a father of 2 children. Some people will overcompensate. They are an entrepreneur and they put everything in their business, and then they overcompensate towards the children. They say, okay, I want you to the time that I have is not quantity time, but quality time, and I want to make the experience as good as possible. A little bit like what you do for your customers. Have a good experience if they interact with you. And that's a good thing in one way, but a very bad thing in another. And why is that? In the end game, is your company more important than your family? I don't think so. So you should also be available, and you can only be available if you have enough time and energy and dedication towards your family. And of course, if you don't bring home the bacon, your family might die because they don't have food, they don't have a place to stay, and warmth and all the other things that we really need. So of course you have to balance this out. But it is not that your company is more important than your family. It's the other way around. So I hope this helps and also keeps you motivated, keeps you balanced and enjoying life as an entrepreneur. Founder in Car, out.